Good morning, it's Lucy from Bringer of Light Tarot. I'm here to do your Monday morning tarot energy read for the week. So, just a few words. As I was at this last weekend, I was at Mitch Garlington's Witches Psychic Fair in Westbury. It was a fantastic event. The energy was absolutely brilliant. Excuse me. The energy was absolutely brilliant. Oh, there were so many beautiful stalls there, and I had some beautiful, beautiful reads, and I met new people that I was able to read into their lives, and it was absolutely awesome. And I must say that I've been working on mediumship for about 5-6 months now, and I've had dibs and dabs come through, but this last weekend I had a really strong one come through, and it was absolutely mind-blowing. I'm hoping for the client. It was beautiful for her, but for me, it was really mind-blowing to feel this energy of this person come through that's passed over, and just the words that they wanted to say to their loved one. And it was actually quite emotional for me. So yeah, I just had a really, really beautiful time. And I also had a little bit of time on my hands to treat myself to some beautiful things. So I had a psychic aura drawing done for myself. I put it up though, so I'm not going to take it down. It's up there. And I also had my aura read through a computer program that was quite interesting, and I need to read a little bit more about what they've done and what it says, because I read it last night and I was a bit tired, so I didn't really glean what I think I should have, because I think it's a lot more deeper than I was getting for being so tired last night. But anyway, yeah, what a wonderful day. Yeah, I don't have any fairs coming up for a bit, which made me a bit sad this morning when I was thinking about it, so I'm going to put my name out there and get myself at a few more fairs, and because I just love doing it. I love meeting the people, and I love just the atmosphere and the energy of them. So yeah, thanks Mitch for that. Thanks for all the lovely readers. It was lovely seeing some of you guys there. Melissa, Carly, Emma, Sarah. I was sitting next to Dawn, and she was lovely. And yeah, it was just absolutely Katrina, yeah, Ruth, Zoe was not far from me, up the aisle from me. Yeah, it was just, it was a beautiful, beautiful time, and it was really nice being around those people again. So anyway, let's get started. I'm going to knock the cards, and we're going to, I'm using my Night Sun tarot. These are I have a couple of decks I use regularly, but I hadn't used these ones for a few weeks, and then I went back to them this weekend at the fair, and my God, I do love them. They just I've connected with this deck so strongly that I feel like we almost speak the same language at times. So, well, we do speak the same language because the energy does that. But yeah, it was just, so I'm going to use them today because they've been kind of good to me this weekend, and yes, so let's for the highest of good for this week. Again, this is a general read, so if it resonates, I say grab it. If it doesn't resonate, I say discard it. If little bits resonate, grab it. It's all about learning where intuition is in your body, how spirit speaks to you, and I just love doing it, and it's a fun time for hopefully the people that watch. So, all right. All right. Oh, popped out right away. What we've got is the Four of Pentacles, which is a really lovely card. To me, it's this, okay, it speaks a lot. Sorry, I banged my mic. It speaks a lot to me because I had a little bit of a wobble, I guess the word is, this morning about this exact same thing. So maybe this is meant for me too. Well, it's definitely meant for me too. My energy is going into the card. So yeah, it's that doing a lot of work. I feel like it's not a wands card, but I feel like it's like you've done a lot of work. Okay, you've planted a lot of seeds, and it's now time to see these seeds grow. And the feeling I'm getting, and this personally for me, is not being a little bit frustrated with how fast these seeds are actually growing. Knowing that you've put a lot of work into something, knowing that you're talented, knowing, oh my goodness, no, I'm going to put this out there, knowing that you're talented, and knowing that you've got the oomph behind you, that you've done your work, that you've done your studying, you've done your clearing, you've done everything, to get something going. And it's watching those, now sitting back and watching it grow. And it's a little bit like watching paint dry. It actually is going faster than you think, but you're watching it so closely, so intensely, that you're not seeing any movement, and it's getting frustrating. And that's the feeling I'm getting from this card, is the universe saying there is movement. Take a deep breath. Keep on doing what you're doing. Go back to the grind. Keep plugging away. Keep tending to it. Keep toiling to it, but stop watching so harshly on the growth. And stop looking at other people's growth, because you're not watching their growth as harshly as yours. So it would appear that theirs is going, ooh, and growing, but you're not. They're probably watching theirs harshly and going, it's not growing that fast, and getting really frustrated. But you look over and you go, oh my God, they've come a long way. Where am I? Where am I in this? And it's, again, just looking at your own, but not watching it like watching paint dry or waiting for the kettle to boil, that kind of thing. Really just keep tending to it, relaxing, enjoying the tending to, and not so much have your focus. Can you see the person just watching and watching the plants grow? It's not so much focusing on watching those plants grow and getting frustrated, because they are growing. The harvest is there. But because we're watching it so closely, we're just not seeing much at all. So it gets very, very frustrating. So yeah, it's that feeling of this week, like if you're in a place of frustration with your business, frustration with certain things in your life, just not taking a break, but just going back to the original of the joy of it, of the joy of working at it, and taking your eyes off the actual like end goal of what you're looking for. Just going back to basics, back to enjoyment, back to why you're doing it. What's the purpose of doing this? Getting that joy back in your life and taking your eyes off that end goal, because really there isn't an end goal, but we all have an end goal in our mind. And just letting it grow, and then taking a look and going, oh my God, later on. But when we're watching and watching and watching and comparing and watching, it's going to become very, very frustrating. And I feel like Spirit is saying, stop. Let's just stop doing that. And let's get back to tending the ground, tending your heart, tending why you're doing this. And then you can look back in a while and say, okay, yeah, it's growing. But it's a big one for me, because I got really frustrated feeling like I really want to do what I'm doing, and it's just not growing. And that's just honest for me. And maybe other people, like my partner's like, my God, 4 months to now, it's a major change, but I don't see it because I'm in the midst of it. And I really feel like the harvest is there. Spirit is saying the harvest is there. Just take your eyes off the growing and just tend to why you're doing this, the love of it, the spirit behind it, and going back to that. And then the growth will come. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. That one was really brutally for me today, and which is all right. I like being honest with people. I like to put my heart out there, because we're all human. We all have our thing going on, and that's the purpose of all this, is to tend to each other and to love each other through things, and to uphold each other and uplift each other. And today I needed a little bit of uplifting, and the card uplifted me on video in front of you guys. So yay. Sorry about that. The video cut out for some reason, but yeah, that's me for today. I want to give you lots of love and blessings for the week, and I will see you again on Wednesday, and we'll do the 3-card draw. And yeah, I look forward to then. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.